All right, quick update about what happened yesterday. Um, all right, so the thing is, I found a few more roadblocks when I was doing was the seller's permit, and some of it just kind of stopped me for a bit, and I had to walk away from the screen. Whatever, it's like, oh god, not another thing. Um, Basically, the roadblocks was like my supplier, since I don't really have any. All I did was put myself in specifying what I supply my own self, which was since I'm starting off with digital goods, and that's basically I list the items. Plus, when you list about what you're doing as a business, what you're selling, I listed the things that I'm going to be selling, or at least I figured what I'm going to start with. So that's basically it, saying I'm an artist and I just do these kind of things, you know, and I specified as art pieces or physical artworks or whatever, what I do. So, anyways, they needed the addresses for tax purposes. Where's your accounting or where's the business and all this and your supplier. You have to at least have one supplier. Later on, like when I do, paintings or whatever, like I'm gonna, you know, get a lot of material from. I'm gonna list that place, as my suppliers of different shops. Um, that's what I'll do. Um, for the time being, that's what I did. The hard part was like trying to put in the code. They wouldn't let me, the code was for the NAICS code. Um, and I found out which one exactly is the one I'm supposed to use, which, all right. Um, the thing was for the California site, they won't let you just put it in. You have to fill in the keyword thing. So you do that. I put in the number and it wouldn't show me that number. It showed me all the other ones or whatever, but not that. I tried, for fine arts or whatever. I realized my actual keyword for this is artist or artists, do that. And then it's on the third page of the listing of, hey, here's 3 pages of results, and go on to the third page, click on the one that it was, have to make sure it's highlighted, and click OK for accept. It's like, ah. But it makes sense, like, if you didn't know what number it was, then you kind of did was use the keywords. It makes some intuitive sense of doing so, but I just did was Google the codes of what I needed. Okay, that's the one it qualifies for me what it is. So that's what I went. It's like, okay. So, anyways, and today I found out where my backup codes were. I had it on this device. I actually took a photo of it. It's in my list of pictures on here. It's like, I could have been on Etsy, but it would have cost me a listing fee and stuff to start thing. But at least now I know how to get past my two-step verification, so I don't have to worry about which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's like, I'm kicking myself in the ass right now. It's like, oh, other things, I was really happy, yesterday I got my shop all up and ready. I only have one thing selling right now. It's a pack of 4 brushes with 2 color palettes. They're City Pop color palettes. One's called City Pop 1, the other's City Pop 2. City Pop 1 is darker than City Pop 2. So, yeah, they will both work together. Plus, also did a stupid video that was rushed, and I didn't really draw that well on purpose. I was just goofing around and showing the examples of brushes, but some of these brushes that I used that I made, and they're too light. Some of them, like I even put in the sketching brush that sketching pencil, whatever, that I normally use. I put that in there because to me it's like that's the one I like the most, and I want it was a really soft one or whatever, something with a fine point, because you know, if you're like just sketching out something, you want like more fine lines, line work or whatever, like for shading or whatever it is, or to do cross hatching. I did was a very fine point, which I think will work perfect for what I want to do, as or so. Yeah. I'm also doing is working on brush packs for later on, which would be is my manga brush packs. I'm going to release one that is brush packs. Well, technically, I can't do as a brush pack of every brush that I normally use, because some of the brushes I use are the same ones that you have in Procreate, but I did was modified a few of them. Others I just left them the way they are, because since it's my version of Procreate, I like to edit the brushes the way I want, but sometimes I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have done it. Maybe I should have duplicated and then modify the duplication. And other times it's like, no, I just don't like it how it handles in this way. I'm just gonna fuck with it till it works right the way I want it. So the first brush pack, it's actually 3 drawing brushes, 3 different types of pencils, a sketching pencil, a fine point sketching pencil that's really, really light in tone. It shouldn't be called soft, it should be called hard. Then you have is a soft airbrush, which actually looks nice. It's not the greatest, it's not the worst, but it's one that I hardly ever, technically speaking, I don't really use airbrushes, but I had was this idea of at least a better airbrush than what I have seen. So there you go. You can also use it for as your brush for erasing. You can use any of the brushes for erasing. The erasers. But yeah. I'm also working on is a brush pack that's textures for basically doing manga. Like the patterns and stuff like that. I'm gonna do it in packs, different packs, because I feel like it would be easier to sell it that way, because instead of having a big old thing and having you go through all and only like a few and the rest you just like, I don't care for. And I gotta work on is the designs of the thumbnails for the things I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna work on. Today I'm gonna go pick up my mail. No, I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, never mind. Tomorrow I'll go pick up my mail, because I got something in the mail. It came in like just before it closed or something. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of fucking sucked the mail came in late. So yeah, it's either, because right now it's like almost 2:30. So yeah, 2:32 right now. So it'll take me like about an hour and a half. So I'll get there like about 4. Yeah, it will take me about an hour and a half. So I'll get there by 4 o'clock. Yeah. And I got so many other things I gotta do yet tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow is yeah. I have to do too many other things. So since I'm gonna be by my mailbox tomorrow, that's what I'm gonna do.